Now you know what exactly you want, you know what your options are, and you know upsides and downsides of each. So now when you're crystal clear what you want and the order you want it in, and that's critical. What's number one? You got to be rigorous. Now you can make decisions by going into second, what are your options? And I always tell people one option is no option. Two options is dilemma. You need at least three choices to be a choice, right? And when you get to three, you usually find there's four or five. Now, you may not like them all, but you shouldn't lie to yourself and say, this is the only option. That'll stress you out. Or these two are the only option, you'll get stuck in a dilemma. So I write out all the options. Then I go to OOC is consequences, which is what you're doing the decisions for. What's the upside and the downside of each of these decisions to the best of my knowledge? The upside could be this and this, the downside could be that and that. I've considered the first half, okay? Now you know what exactly you want, you know what your options are, and you know upsides and downsides of each. So now we're gonna go into the last three stages. I'm gonna evaluate, mitigate, and resolve. Evaluate. Now I'm gonna evaluate what's the probability of those consequences. Because you might have something that's like, oh my God, if this happens, it's the worst thing on earth, but the probability is next to zero and you're all stressed out. Unless you evaluate probability, you're wasting your time. You might have some go, oh my God, if this works out, it's gonna be the greatest thing in the history of the world, but the likelihood of happening is zero, right? You can't let those extremes get you. So you start to see by evaluating what's there. And then the last two steps are fast. It's mitigation. Mitigation means, okay, I've seen what I want. I know my options. I know the upside down. I know what's probable. Now, could I take something from this option and mix it with this one? Is there a way to mitigate the downsides? And almost always there are. And at this stage, your brain gets really creative because it's not in fear or uncertainty or anxiety because you're not in your head.